Hey, welcome to the Mucky Ducks open mic. We got the Magnolia Brothers, right? Are you brothers? No. Okay. So, you're going into my rig, which is pretty high.
Sounds great. Oh, you got a tuner pedal.
Tuner, and it's muting you right now.
Yes.
So, and then volume pedal. You're probably just going to leave it all the way down. Sorry. Bye.
We're the Magnolia Brothers. We're going to play a few songs for you tonight. This first one is called Going to California. Spend my days with a woman unkind, smoking my stuff and drank all my wine. Made up my mind, I'm gonna make a new start. Going to California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair. I took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that they're all the same. Find a queen without a king. They say she plays guitar and cries as she sings. La la la. Ride a white mare in the footsteps of dawn, trying to find a woman who's never been born. Standing on the hill in the mountain of dreams, telling myself it's not as hard as it seems. Thank you guys so much. Next song is called Follow You to Virgie. It's a Tyler Childers song. Back before these calloused hands and all this work, we used to sit up at the flats, acting like we'd live forever, getting high and skipping class. Yeah, I reckon we were heathens, but in your eyes we were saints. Now you're calling all the boys home. Heaven's angels carried her away, so I will follow you to Virgie, although it hurts me so to lay to rest this mountain beauty, where the Lord's calls home, and I can see her up in glory. I can see her through the pines. soul to lay to rest His mountain beauty. But the Lord's called home, and I can see her up in glory. I can see her through the pines. Saying, boys, be good. I will follow you to Virgie. That's what us boys are for, to help you out when you get weary. You can't go no more, and I can see her up in glory. I can see her through the pines, saying, boys, be good. Thank you. Thank you all. This next one's Wagon Wheel. I'm sure you all know it. Heading down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way to North Carolina. I'm staring up the road. I pray to God I see headlights. Gone down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh. I'll see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England. I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick the banjo now. Oh, the North Country winters keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't turning back, living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Thank you guys so much. Good. Y'all can hear my guitar? Oh, no. That does all three. All right. Thank you.
Good picking, Dave. All right, the Magnolia Brothers. We got Tom Fody coming up.
Are you hearing it? All right, hang on. You're ready. Okay, my first one's going to be finger picking, okay? So I got a knob here. I'm just going to go put it up and down. Can you guys hear that? Okay. So my first album is called And I Learned How to Love. There are nights when the worries are deep, and I feel a coldness in me. There's a cloud hanging over myself, and I can't pity anyone else. Then I feel a light in your eyes, a fire burns so bright in your eyes. It sparks a flame in me, and I learn how to love. On the road to who I want to be, sometimes shadows pretend they are me, and they carelessly make their way through, at times acting shallow and cruel. Then I feel a touch from your heart. You show me so much of your heart. I can no longer hide from my own, and I learn how to love. In the quiet of evening at home, in the soft candlelight in our room, there the rapturous glow of your face holds my soul in a tender embrace. And time seems to halt for a while. The stars all look down with a smile, hearing secrets you silently share, and I learn how to love. Thanks very much. So that was on my first album. This is off my latest album. It's called Carmelita. Carmelita,
Carmelita, it's a little tough for me to figure out what's going on in your smile, Carmelita. And I hope you don't mind, but it really might just take me a while, Carmelita. And even then it's hard for me to think about what I'm gonna say, Carmelita. What's it matter, girl, when it's all que paso today, Carmelita, muy bonita. And you know I kinda like the funny look I see in your eyes, Carmelita. And I draw a little closer to you even though it may be unwise, Carmelita. But when I think about it, there's no reason I should be so uptight, Carmelita. 'Cause there's no mañana, muchacha, so why not tonight, Carmelita, muy bonita. So now I'm standing next to you with words that you may not understand, Carmelita. And the only thing I know is it feels good just holding your hand, Carmelita. And the way you're looking back at me, I'm thinking this might be just the start, Carmelita. 'Cause I've got tu mano chiquita and you've got my heart, Carmelita, muy bonita. Whoa, whoa, señorita. You got my corazón. Whoa, whoa, muy bonita. Te quiero, te quiero. Thanks so much. So that was called Carmelita. And now I got one I wrote back in New York. It's called Prospect Park. It's an instrumental. That was called Prospect Park. My name's Tom Fody, all the way from Jersey, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Wayne?
All right, that was Tom Fody. Amy, you're up.
Hi, so my name is Amy, and I always forget to introduce my husband everywhere I go, so I've gotten in this habit of saying, I'm Amy, and this is my husband, Brad. So anyways, I lost my mom last Thursday, just 4 days ago, and I was looking for her, and my son told me Friday night, he said, stop looking for her. And Saturday, we stopped at a little hole in the wall. And ironically, we were at a bar and having a couple of beers, morning mom. And this man comes up and starts telling me some Irish jokes. And he was making me chuckle, and he knew mom had passed because we were chatting. And out of the blue, he says, you know, I'm an ice cream rep. And he shows me his hat and says, I've only got one ice cream left on my sales route today. And I was wondering if you'd like to take it home to cheer you up if you like ice cream. And he says, I've only got mint chocolate chip, though. And I just looked at him with this blank stare, and he says, oh, you don't like mint chocolate chip? And I said, no, it's what my mom craved, and she ate all the time when she was carrying me. And so I said, thanks, Mom. I knew you'd find me in a bar. So anyways, I felt compelled after watching her fight, such a strong fight. She had Alzheimer's. She was struck by lightning when I was a little girl, and she was a fighter, intuitive, and an incredibly beautiful woman. And if she was that brave to live her long life, I thought I could just come up here and sing just one small ballad. So forgive me if you think I shouldn't forget my day job, but I felt like I owed this to her. Thank you. I try not to cry. It kind of comes and goes. For those who don't know my mom, this is my mom. And it's her on her horse. When I was 3 years old, her horse was so tall, we had to climb the fence, and she'd put me on the saddle in front of her. She's really beautiful. But her horse, as any good Irish woman would name, was named Danny Boy. So if you want to join me, please do. But I'm just going to sing one small ballad for her. Like I said, I owe it to her. I think she'll bring me more ice cream. So anyways, here we go. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers are falling. 'Tis you must go and I must ride. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. And I'll be here in sunshine or shadow. Oh, Danny boy and Mom, I love you so.
All right, Amy. Izzy, you're up, girl.
Hello. Okay, well, that was beautiful but heart-wrenching all at the same time. Okay, so today I will be singing 3 songs that I wrote in my bedroom, and they're all kind of love songs. But this first one it's kind of sad. Let me find the chord. But I'm going to try and make it a bit happier. This one's whenever you don't realize what you mean to somebody until you realize that you meant more to them than they meant to you. Can you hear? Okay. So this one's called Just Some Guy to Me. So I've been thinking alone as of lately. I think that you ought to know you drove me crazy. And maybe memories are double-edged swords, but dear, I want you to know I really want to be yours. And photos seem like a curse because they warn me the way you wrap me in warmth, but could still be cruelly cold when I needed your hand. And now I'm cursing the laugh we planned, 'cause you weren't some guy to me, and that's why it hurt to see that I was just some girl to you. And if we're giving brutal honesty, I thought that honestly I wasn't just somebody new, or somebody who fell for a guy and his big damn lies. So I've been thinking in my room till my head hurts, and I've been trying not to wonder why the wounds are getting worse. And I've been plotting how to take back my pride and all the parts of my love you left to hang out and dry. But I only see you in the mirror, and I've been jealous that my absence hasn't brought you fear. And I've been planning that you'd call since you left, and I've been holding my breath, 'cause you weren't some guy to me, and that's why it hurt to see that I was just some girl to you. And if we're giving brutal honesty, I thought that honestly I wasn't just somebody new, or somebody who fell for a guy. Oh, I fell for a guy and his big damn lies. Ooh, did you see the way that you wrapped me full of envy? Hope that you're happy now. You got what you wanted, but I don't know how. And do you feel remorse at a goodbye? Do you miss my eyes during midnight? Or should I give up these one-man fights that never set things right? 'Cause you weren't some guy to me, and that's why it hurt to see that I was just some girl to you. And if we're giving brutal honesty, I thought you promised me I wasn't just somebody new, or somebody who fell for a guy. Ooh, I fell for that guy. And now I'm over some guy and his big damn lies. I wish I hadn't wasted my time. Thank you. Okay. All right, so this next song that I will be singing is actually kind of based on my best friend, because she was talking to me about some guy that she was dating on the baseball team, which probably should have been the first red flag, right? And he lied and spilled her secrets to her. And then he spilled her secrets to his friends. And then he came crying and saying that he wanted her back. And I told her that he really should have thought about that. And so that's what this song is called, Should Have Thought About That. Got a baseball jersey, 7 on the back, and a fake masked man who knows how to laugh. Yeah, that's right, it sounds like you. I'm not trying to be nice, not trying to be mean, just want you to regret what you did to me. Yeah, you, what you did to me and what I did to your self-esteem. And so I hear you stare at her photos every day. And so I hear you wish I never went away. And now you're blue because your past caught up to you. But that's what you get, a lifetime of regret. 'Cause I'm still mad and you're still sad. That I'm mad 'cause you hurt me. And I'm still mad and you're still sad, but you never said sorry. And you told your friends and your friends told lies. Now I can't look you in your eyes. And so I hear you want me back. Well, you really should have thought about that. Ooh, ooh. So I caught you spreading gossip about me. Now there won't ever be a we. You chose your path to live it alone. When you stole my secrets, sold my throne. You'll rehearse fake apologies. On your knees you beg and plead, but you can't fix trust that's broken with your talk of full devotion. And so I hear you stared at her photos everywhere. And so I hear you hope I'll come to you and say, it's alright, you broke me, lied and cheated trust, but it's cool, it's fine 'cause I loved you. Well, it's not, 'cause I'm still mad and you're still sad. That I'm mad 'cause you hurt me. And I'm still mad and you're still sad, but you never said sorry. And you told your friends and your friends told lies. Now I can't look you in your eyes. And so I hear you want me back. Well, you really should have thought about that. Ooh. I know you pray every Sunday morning that I'll come back and say you're all I'm wanting. I'll almost break, but then I'll be reminded of what's really true. You chose to do what's cool over me and you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 'Cause I'm still mad and you're still sad. That I'm mad 'cause you hurt me. And I'm still mad and you're still sad, but you never said sorry. And you told your friends and your friends told lies. Now I can't look you in your eyes. And so I hear you want me back. Well, he really should have thought about that before you came wanting me back. Thank you. Okay, this next song is one that I wrote which can apply to a friend or a girl or a guy, whoever. And whenever you first meet them, you're a little bit shy and you want them to know that that's just barely you. And so I called this song Barely Me. Every girl knew your name. You loved the chase and the game. Thought I could catch you on a string before you'd fall out of reach. I'm nervous when you walk by, rarer than comets in skies. I think you don't know my name. My friends all say I'm insane, but he's different, I insisted. don't you see that I might seem undesirable? But darling, baby, can't you see? Right now I'm just barely me. So I gossip with my other friends. Hey Sophie, have you heard of him? They think I only want the trouble, that I'll regret this 'cause I'm young. But hold on, wait a minute, I think he could have a little part way deep inside of him that wants to be in love again. So can't you see that I might seem invisible, but it's me you could love for your lifetime? And can't you see that I might seem undesirable? But darling, baby, can't you see that right now I'm just barely me? You might forget that I existed, and that's fine. But for me, it was a hell of a time. Trying to make myself the only thing you see. Now it's all that I could really need. Your name on my lips and your lips on me. So I'll keep you forever in my mind. And if you're wondering, yeah, I'm free tonight. I won't act like I don't understand why you wouldn't want to be my left-hand man. Darling, baby, can't you see that right now I'm just barely? Darling, baby, can't you see right now I'm trying hard to just be me? When I'm with you, a lot harder than it sounds to do. But if you stick around, I'll show you that I was barely me when I met you. Thank you. I know it's a lot of yous at the end, but thank you. Okay. Can I unplug? Okay. Thank you.
All right, Izzy. Ray Wyatt, you're up.
Good evening. Wayne's going to join me up here in a moment. Mainly because he makes the songs sound better. Sounds great. Woke up this morning, the coffee began to perk. I picked up my tool bag and I headed out to work. Before my feet got out the door, she grabbed me by the hand and said, "Don't let me catch you playing in no rockabilly band." Well, I'm all in. Honey, I'm with you, I'm all in. How could I refuse? But how was I to know how crazy it would go? I'm all in. All sugar my fingers to the nub. I got mighty thirsty and I headed for the pub. He tapped me on the shoulder, said, "Brother, I need a hand. Well, will you play the guitar in my rockabilly band?" Well, I'm all in. Brother, I'm with you, I'm all in. How could I refuse? But how was I to know how crazy it would go? I'm all in. Let's listen to Wayne for a minute. We rocked around the clock and then we rolled a ring of fire. We danced with Long Tall Sally and we turned the volume higher. We walked the line in blue suede shoes we called a Maybelline. It was the wildest rockabilly band that you had ever seen. Well, all of a sudden, a silence hit the stage. There stood my girl in a steaming, screaming rage. She said she make me crazy, 'cause honey, don't you see? If you're gonna rock and roll, you better rock and roll with me. Well, I'm all in. Honey, I'm with you, I'm all in. How could I refuse? But how was I to know how crazy it would go? How was I to know how crazy it would go? How was I to know how crazy it would go? I'm all in. Thank you so much. I hadn't played this one in a while. And, you know, bad things happen to good people. Good things happen to bad people. And sometimes bad things don't happen at all. Mama said she didn't see them coming. With her blinker on, she stepped down on the gas. Without a hesitation, she pulled out of the drive and landed upside down there in the grass. And as she saw the wreckage all around her, she had to give herself a little pinch to forget about the face of the driver of the semi-truck that missed her by an inch. Janie stepped inside to make a phone call. Her boy was playing easy on the drive. She thought he'd be okay there for just a few minutes. She came out in the nick of time. She stepped out on the stoop and saw them talking. The stranger and her boy there in the yard. She wondered what could happen if she'd waited one more minute. The stranger hurried off to his car. Angels always hover so discreet, always there and never getting in the way. They never do abandon you completely, saving you from yourself every day. Benny cleaned his pistol in the kitchen. He loaded 7 rounds into the wheel. fighting back the teardrops that he couldn't comprehend, thinking nobody knows the way I feel. And as he raised the medal to his temple, his telephone began that crazy shout. It greeted him with, "Papa, how you doing?" He forgot what all his crying was about, because angels always hover so discreetly, always there and never getting in the way. They never do abandon you completely, saving you from yourself every day. Accidents and tragedies, fiascos and calamities are as predictable as a summer's breeze. But as sure as I am standing here, angels do exist, I swear it really is that simple to believe. Life is just a basket of near misses, and miraculously barely squeaking by, of grainy photo finishes and 11th hour saves, and phone calls in the nick of time. Angels always hover so discreetly, always there and never getting in the way. They never do abandon you completely, saving you from yourself every day. Saving you from yourself every day. Saving you from yourself every day. Thank you so much. I think we'll liven it up a little bit. Bob Simpson's coming up. I want to burn him a little. This is a song is about a very great historical figure in Texas history and in Mexican history. Last night I heard a tap tapping on my window. Drew back the curtain to see what I could see. There he stood in all his mystical glory. I saw Chupacabra staring back at me. So I opened up the window and I asked him his business. I said, "Sir, whatever can I do for you?" And he said, "I come to ask you for one small favor, and if it works out, I can help you too." Now, in case you don't know what a chupacabra is, I'm gonna tell you. He's a cross between a bobcat and a gorilla and a wolf. He's got big red eyes and claws like a grizzly. Kills wild animals and drinks their blood. Woo-hoo, chupacabra, woo, won't let me Chupacabra got his eyes on me. He said my baby got mad and she walked out on me last night. So I need you to write some poetry so I can win her back. So if you just write down a line or a jingle or two, I'll call her up and get things back on track. So I rubbed my eyes and I thought about the situation. Seems I'd been feeling a little neglected lately too. So I wrote down some rhymes for an ode to his lover. Crossed my fingers, hoped that it would do. Took one look with his big red eyes. He let out a howl and I was paralyzed with fear. He blew a puff of smoke and I passed out cold. When I woke up, he had disappeared. Ooh, Chupacabra, woo, won't let me be. Ooh, Chupacabra, Chupacabra got his eyes on me. So I looked down and I saw a note that he left me, and it said, Ray, you know that Chupacabra ain't real, but thank you anyway for all of your time and your trouble, and don't worry, I'm gonna hold up my end of the deal. Well, ever since that night, the grass has been a whole lot greener, and I feel a whole lot better. That's truly what I believe. So always be kind to a broken-hearted stranger. You never know what kind of spell he weaves. And if you hear a tap, tap, tapping on your window, throw back the curtain and see what's going on out there. You might see nothing but a big full moon, but listen closely and you will hear. Woo-hoo, Chupacabra, woo, won't let me be. Woo-hoo, Chupacabra, Chupacabra got his eyes on me. Chupacabra got his eyes on me. Chupacabra got his eyes on me.
Ray Wyatt there.
Thank you, everyone.
We
Wayne
got Bob
Wilkerson.
Simpson coming up here.
Yeah. And while we're thinking about it, make sure you tip your waiters and waitresses. They live off of this that you cast to them, these pittance. So be kind. Oh, you can get another one. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, great set, Ray. Give it up for Ray. Woo! Ray Wyatt. How's everybody doing? You saw some good stuff? Really? Magnolia Brothers? Yeah, Tom. Leslie Waugh's coming up. David Birdwell. Ray. So I'm going to ruin that and give you some open mic. You guys are awesome, man. Are you really brothers? What kind of... You at least tell everybody you're brothers. All right. I'm waiting for Wayne to come up here. Oh, I'm sorry. How's that? So Friday night, I went and played at a place, and the waitress she had a big table back there in the back, and she said, hey, these two women up here really like your stuff. Do you have a CD? Of course, I don't have a CD. So I gave them Ray's 2 CDs and told them I'd just gotten out of prison, and that's what I look like, so. Hey, there's no monitor. Hey, everybody, Wayne does this every week and really puts a lot into it. And
No, I don't.
yeah, it's awesome. So I've been married for 40 years. Six
How
different
many?
women.
I was going to say.
6 different women. So you get to know each other pretty well. The clock on the wall tells it all. Squeaky back door tells a little more. The house is quiet and she's sound asleep. She did all she could to stay awake for me. She's my sunrise, she's my full moon. Wind in my face and the sun on my back too. She's everything I'll ever need. She means everything to me. I can look at her without saying a word. She'll just wink and smile at me. I've seen her cry, we've made love all night. We've laughed at those good times we've had. She's my sunrise, she's my full moon. Wind in my face and the sun on my back too. She's everything I'll ever need. She means everything to me. Wow, Wayne. You're awesome, dude.
Thanks, man.
Clock on the wall tells it all. Squeaky bedroom door tells a little more. She's so beautiful lying there. She smiles and says, hey babe, come on over here. She's my sunrise, she's my full moon. Wind in my face and the sun on my back too. She's everything I'll ever need. She means everything to me. She means everything to me. Thank you. Appreciate that. I make Wayne sound good, don't I?
Hey, I just make your songs longer, dude.
Yeah, that's it. That's why you're up here.
That's why I work all the time. I make everybody's songs longer.
That's right. So, please, ladies, refrain from throwing your panties up here during our songs.
But later's okay.
Yeah, later, that's right. We encourage it later. Okay. Okay. I know what it is. It's those luscious lips, it's the way you kiss. When I hold you in my arms, you always keep me warm. There's something special about you. It's the way you are, it's the things you do. Never hear you worrying about yourself. You're always thinking of everyone else. I love the way you are, love the way you are. The way you make me feel, the way you make me feel, the way you can be. The way that you can be, the way that you love me. Love the way you are, love the way you are, the way you make me feel, way you make me feel, the way that you can be, way that you can, the way that you love me. There's something special about you. It's the way you are, it's the things you do. I never see you worrying about yourself. You're always thinking of everyone else. I love the way you are, love the way you are, the way you make me feel, way you make me feel. Way that you can be. I love the way that you love me. I love the way you are, love the way you are, the way you make me feel, way you make me feel, the way that you can be. I love the way that you love me. Say that love's a test of time. Rises got no end in sight. Never wanna be without you. 'Cause you always make me feel like I do. Love the way you are, love the way you are. The way you make me feel, way you make me feel, the way that you can be, the way you can be, the way you love me. Love the way you are, love the way you are, the way you make me feel, way you make me feel, the way that you can be. Love the way that you love me. Leslie and Susan, I need some help singing this again. I love the way you are, love the way you are, the way you make me feel, way you make me feel, the way you can be. Love the way that you love me. Love the way you are. Love the way you are. The way you make me feel.
Way you make me.
The way that you can be. I love the way that you love me. I love the way that you love me. Thank you. I'm sorry Wayne kept messing up. Whew. All right, so
Nobody hires me to sing.
that's
dude.
right. No, I'm at the my song. I forgot it. Okay, so I'm sorry, ma'am. The lady that's sitting up at the bar that talked about her mother passing away. What was your name? Amy. That was really, really a nice tribute to your mom. I think all of us that have lost a loved one in our life can relate to that. So, it's been 30 years since my father passed away, and he worked at a bar during college, and a bunch of guys always came into the bar. Very similar place to this, but it's upstate New York, and there are neighborhood bars, and regulars came in all the time. And a bunch of guys that worked over in the factories and everything, and one of their friends passed away, and they came in that night and they partied down. I mean, they were just, my dad's sitting back here serving these guys thinking, man, why aren't you mourning this man's death? And instead one of them said, hey, we don't mourn death, we celebrate life. So hopefully you're able to celebrate your mom's life, and same with all of the rest of y'all. But anyway, this was a song I wrote for my dad. The day it happened, I'll never forget. Went out that night and got so damn drunk, I'm still not sober yet. Well, the only thing I did that night, I wish he'd been here, was go down to the grocery store and steal a 6-pack of beer. Shouting hooray for Dad, yeah, hooray for Dad. Hooray for Dad, he was a damn fine man. Hooray for Dad, yeah, hooray for Dad. Hooray for Dad, he was a damn fine man. Forgot the words. Well, he loved my mom. He loved his whiskey too. I heard stories how I got in trouble too, but he always said, I am what I am. I'm just trying to be a damn fine man. Shouting hooray for Dad, yeah, hooray for Dad. Hooray for Dad, he was a damn fine man. Hooray for Dad, yeah, hooray for Dad. Hooray for Dad, he was a damn fine man. The night my dad died, I'll never forget. We all went out and got so damn drunk, we're still not sober yet. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all listening. Thanks, Wayne. Leslie's coming up. Awesome.
That's right. The lovely Leslie Waugh is coming up.
She's
They
not as
named a
good looking
street
as me.
after her.
She's not as good looking as me. Come on, Wayne. No. Okay. All right. That's right. Thanks again, everybody. Really appreciate y'all listening. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Wayne. Thanks. I know it. I am. That's me.
I'm just gonna put my water on. Yeah. Okay. Bueno, bueno, bueno. Can you hear that? I'm finger picking, for crying out loud. Yep. I just put a new battery in too, so that's not it. Wayne's gonna play with me. I think he does it with the other guys for free, but I gotta pay him $100, so. I'm going to do some, I love writing songs. I've been writing songs for a while now. Late songwriting bloomer person. Didn't start playing guitar, writing songs until I was in my 40s. And then that was it for me. My son and my daughter and I were all taking guitar lessons together. It's a family thing. So I'm going to play some stuff I haven't played with you in a while. Thank you, Wayne. I gravitate towards what I'm comfortable with. Shy away from the ones I'm uncomfortable with. So this is This Town. Okay, remember that one?
Vaguely, yeah.
Vaguely. Yeah, because I very rarely play it. My old school, the general store, they're not here anymore. Grandpa's garage and Texaco closed over 30 years ago. Small town life, small town dreams fell apart at the seams. This town began to die when the bypass passed us by. Our old farm I can still find by the interstate exit sign. Empty buildings and vacant lots can be found on every block. No more mom and pop cafes, no more holiday parades. This town began to die when the bypass passed us by. What was lost at what cost? Look around at my little town, it was left behind so folks could make good time. Cars don't leave the interstate. Folks who worry they'll be late. For those of us still here, one day
When more people left and came, it would never be the same. This town began to die when the bypass passed us by. This town began to die when the bypass passed us by. When the bypass passed us by. The last note, of course, I have got it. Sorry, there's no kids here.
Okay, it took me a while to
I missed that last note, but thank you. Don't get complacent, Leslie. All right, so this heat is just killing me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm calling this the bummer summer. Bummer summer. And I don't know if the heat is like affecting our roads or something. Like they're worse than ever. I was going down West Summer. I swear I hit a pothole. I thought it was going to swallow my car. It was gigantic. Fortunately, I made it here, Wayne. All right, let's do In the Heartache. I play crying time on the jukebox every time I come into this place. This is where I go to let my tears drop when a romance meets a painful fate. And I sit at the table in the corner and I drown the memory of my big mistake. That song is all it takes to make my tears flow. Let him go and end the heartache. I got a Dear Jane letter in the mailbox. He said I have to leave and I hope you understand. Now my whiskey glass is filling up with teardrops, and folks can stare and I won't give a damn. Bet they think I'm just a little crazy, crying all alone for pity's sake. That song is all it takes to make my tears flow. Let him go and end the heartache. It's late and the waitress pours me coffee. She tries to be a friend and lend a hand. There's not a living soul here who can help me. Only me and the jukebox understand. But my little table in the corner comes a revelation I can't shake. My tears are only rain that make the love grow. Let him go and end the heartache. My tears are only rain that make the love grow. Let him go and end the heartache. That's just two.
Okay, I thought so.
Thank you. He's like, is that three? Are you done? Alrighty. So those those last two songs, This Town and In the Heartache, are on an EP I put out. I think they're both on the same one. I've been doing EPs because I find
Well, first of all, getting to record anything and put it out is like a real big privilege. You know, it's not easy to do, but I do it in small bites. These little EPs are 4 songs. But they're all called Vignettes from a Woman's Serenade, Volume 1, 2, and working on 3. About to put that out on September 29th. And but anyway, look me up, Leslie Waugh, Vignettes.
Are there 29 days in September?
April, June, and November. All the
Okay.
rest have 31, except for January. Oh, we're going to do I'm Your Friend. Is it? Just when I think Wayne's not paying attention. Yeah, you're right. All right, this is a song for friends. It's about friends, dedicated to my friends. Friends like Wayne, friends like Susan, friends like, I have friends out there. Friends behind the bar, treat them right. Wait staff. And, oh, I almost forgot. Big, warm round of applause for the 55 years Wayne has dedicated to open mic here at the Mucky Duck. He's about to get a gold watch. We're still waiting on that. Probably gold plated, but that's okay. Don't hold the world up by your shoulders. You can't do it alone. Remember, no man is an island. You might have to learn that on your own. We all need a friend, you know, to help us ride the highs and lows. And I'm all about it. Don't ever doubt it. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. To the end. You know I see how hard you toil to make another happy day. You're digging deep into the soil and praying for a little rain. Without a little grace, this world's a scary place. In the great unknown, you're not alone. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. To the end. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. To the end. When
Leslie Wall there.
Thank you, Wayne. Wow. That sounded pretty. Which guitar do you have tonight? The one you always bring to the duck?
My Collings.
Your Collings. Just his Collings. It's no big deal. Just some cheap guitar he picked up somewhere at a pawn shop, I'm sure, right? Anyway, again, my name is Leslie Wall. Look me up. You know, out there in the social media world, like me, friend me, I'll do the same. You know, I really appreciate y'all listening. He's got to push a button. All righty. Yay.
We got either Connor or Mason. Connor.
Hello. There we go. Give it up for Leslie one more time. That was fantastic. All right, this is going to be a little different. This is stand-up comedy. There we go. Yes, it's lovely to be here. Famous Mucky Duck. My name's Connor. I live with my parents right now. Traditional thing you do in my family when you're unemployed, and it's hurting. It's not good. I think I'm going to stay. I've made the choice where I'm going to stick around for a little bit. Because my parents, they fear that they're going to look after me their whole life. And I think I'm looking after them because they're at the age where they're not crazy old, but scams are more of a threat than I thought they would be. It's scams and it's also stairs are not good. I wish we had a one-story house because I don't know what I'll do if my mom gets scammed on the stairs. It'll be pretty devastating. Just like hold on to the railing. Do not click anything, okay? I repeat, do not click a single thing. She's pretty smart, too. My mom, you know, got a job, got her wits about her, but then she'll be like, hang on, Blockbuster's calling. And I'm like, please don't answer that. Block's been busted. And she's like, I got to. I called in the first place. I'm like, that's not good. This is all going downhill. She got scammed by a fake Wells Fargo email recently. It was fake. At least I thought that was pretty obvious. She clicked on it. She got in some trouble. She asked me, how was I supposed to know this was fake? I'm like, Mom, Wells Fargo was spelled wrong. Okay. Look at that. 3 L's. She's like, shoot, there's only supposed to be 1. I'm like, that's not right either. This is just English at this point. This isn't even the hard part. There was an H. Do we bank with Wells Fargo? Did you notice there was an H? We actually bank with Chase, so that really should have jumped out at some point. Should have. That's a struggle with my mom. My dad's a little sharper, I'd say. My dad's problem is he butt dials me. I don't know what part of technology that is, but he butt dials me a lot. You'd think touch screens would kind of solve that issue, but no, he's got a pretty social butt. It calls me quite a bit. You see his butt, and you're like, surely it can't do much, but his butt calls more than he does at this point. It's a little troubling. I'm afraid to call him back. I don't know which end is going to answer, so I just text at this point. Text my dad. I'm looking for a job. I got fired from my last job. I wouldn't say it was completely my fault. That's just me being biased, of course. I worked in an industry that I had no experience in a manager role I had no prior management experience in. Pretty tough. Has anyone seen the show Suits? It's where some genius guy becomes a lawyer at a law firm. I felt like it was Suits if it was realistic. And it was clear I didn't have a law degree at all. Just trying to fit in. Just trying to be a lawyer, and then a couple weeks later, they're like, I don't think he has a normal degree. Don't even mind a law degree. His high school credentials are in question at this point. This is not good. If I were a fake lawyer, you know, the pressure's on. You just feel like your first day could be your last. So it's a very stressful situation. You try to be an asset. You come in every Friday. I'm like, I brought donuts. The other lawyers do that? And they're like, no, but the other lawyers do their job. And I go, that's a good point. Try to do that at some point. I show up to the courtroom in a polo shirt. They're like, what are you doing? Like, it's hot outside. I don't know. That's not even a good polo shirt. I go, objection. I'm learning the lingo. You see that? I could be a lawyer here. I could maybe do that. I got let go, and they asked for feedback. I said this was the correct decision. This was good. If I have any criticism, it's that you could have done this a little earlier. Save the business some money. But this is going to help the company. It's going to really help. help everyone. I thought I'd make enough where I'd have my own home at some point. You know, that's a goal. That's nice to have your own home. I've crunched the numbers. Not going to happen for some time now. I think the only way I'm getting a home is if I inherit one. So I've been pretty nice to my parents these past couple months. I got to sway the odds. I buy dinner once a week. I'm like, don't even worry about it, guys. I got dinner. Dinner's on me. My dad's like, can I bring my friend Will? I'm like, you sure can. Speaking of wills, have we got our inheritance in order? Have we focused on that? Am I in there? I have a brother, so it's a 50-50 shot. I don't know what to do. He's doing pretty well. I'm like, hey, I know my brother gets you pretty awesome Christmas gifts because he's making something of himself, but those groceries don't restock themselves, okay? Somebody's got to do it. Mom, you got a flat tire that one time. Who did you call? You called Dad, and he didn't answer. Then you got me out of bed at 11. Pretty early for me, and I helped you out, okay? So maybe put my name in there. It's the way it works. My mom's a doctor. Might try to do that. See if they're hiring any doctor. It seems fun. She's a cancer research doctor. I've always thought that was an interesting role because if you do your job, if you solve cancer, you lose your job. You got nothing to solve. You got to solve unemployment right after that. And if you find the cure, give me a couple doses of that. I could use that. That's tough. I think she'd be horribly depressed, just stressed out, start smoking cigarettes. I'm like, don't do that, Mom. That causes cancer. She's like, not anymore. It doesn't. I took care of that. We need a job right now. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for listening. I'll bring up your next comic. Make it loud for Mason James, everyone.
Hey, this is more stand-up comedy, so I'm sorry. I know you guys all loved it. My name's Mason. I'm 22 years old, so that's not good. Good to be that age, not good to look like this and be that age. Right? Looks like I've been divorced twice. You know? I don't have any kids, but it looks like if I did, I'd see them every other weekend. It's because I'm bald. Very tough being bald. But you know what they say about bald guys? High testosterone. I don't know if that's true, but I'm running with it. Okay, I'm running with it. They say that. They say high testosterone causes hair loss. I don't know if I fully believe it, because the rest of the hair on my body's doing pretty good right now. If I took my shirt off, you'd be like, wow, it's a pale Lebanese man up there. Like fully white, unfortunately, fully white. I'm trying to lose weight right now. Not doing anything, just trying. Losing weight's hard. They say the best thing to lose weight is diet and exercise. So I'm waiting to see if they have any other options out there. I don't like those two. I tried a diet. I tried keto. You guys remember keto? That diet didn't make any sense. Remember that? They're like fats and oils, fats and oils. How are you going to live a long, prosperous life without fats and oils? I was like, what about my heart? They're like, heart, schmart, okay? Here's a ribeye and a stick of butter. I was like, okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. I hit rock bottom recently. That's why I decided I have to lose weight. I hit rock bottom. I pulled a muscle in my neck sucking on a milkshake. So it doesn't get much more sad than that. You know how sad it is to not be in shape enough to eat a milkshake, the softest food of its kind. It stunk. I called my doctor, and I described him the pain, because it hurt pretty bad. I described him the pain. He was like, have you been in a car accident or a fight, perhaps? I said, perhaps, neither. Okay. Why don't you have an open mind, doc? All right. It's 2023. I was eating a soft, sweet treat. I'm married. It's very fun being married. If you're not married, give it a shot. It's fun. Marriage is great. It's up there. It's right underneath being single. It's so great. Love being married. Got to keep it romantic in marriage. Doesn't always work. Like the other day, my wife fell asleep on the couch, and I was like, oh, I'll pick her up. I'll take her to the room. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. Women are light. They're not that light, okay? Guys, we're strong, but we're not that strong. I missed her on the first try. I had to go back down. By that point, she was fully awake. She was like, what are you doing? I go, I'm doing the pickup. She goes, don't do that. Don't do that. But I did it. And we have a small house. It's not very far from the couch to the bedroom. And I took 3 breaks. 3 breaks. Third break, I'm sweating. She's sweating. We're both disappointed in me. Only person that's not disappointed was my Apple Watch. It was like, you're working out. That's good. We're very happy that you're working out. That's fun. That's fun. We fight. I don't know if you guys fight. They say it's healthy to fight in marriage. I feel like it'd be healthier to just get along. Never been in the middle of a fight with my wife, and I'm like, glad we're doing this. Glad we chose the healthy option tonight, you know. Does not feel healthy to fight. My wife, I like her a lot. She cannot tell a story to save her life. I don't know if this is an all-female thing, but my wife cannot tell a story. It's unbelievable. Every story, there's no flow to it. It's like watching Inception for the first time. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie. It's a very confusing movie. I'm concerned somebody's going to come into our house one day. They're going to put a gun to her head. They're like, tell us a story in under 5 minutes. And I'm like, please, anything else, okay? Anything else. She's got a better chance of dunking a basketball than a sub-5 story, okay? I think one day she's going to witness a crime, and the police are going to ask her what happened, and they're going to have to call for backup. It's going to be that bad. They're like, she's talking about a golden retriever she saw this morning. She thought she knew the owner. We have no idea what's going on. No idea. I have pretty bad anxiety, real bad anxiety, which means my family just thinks I'm gay. You try talking mental health with your family, they're like, oh, you're gay. I'm like, no, Grammy, just sad. Thank you. Thank you. I worry about it a lot. Some people have recommended I get a service animal for my anxiety, but I already have 2 dogs, so I feel like that'd be weird for them. You know? If I just bring another one in, they're like, who's he? I'm like, he works here. Okay. That's a prescription animal right there. You guys are recreational. He's prescription. I noticed something about service animals. You don't see a lot of service cats out there. I feel like that's because cats make people more depressed. You know? I don't know who's going through a tough time. It's like, let's get an animal that doesn't care at all. You know? Can you imagine explaining the service animal program to a cat? The cat would be like, you want me to help people? No. I'm going to go look out that window, pretend I don't live here anymore. I love seeing a lost cat sign on the street. I'm like, that cat is not lost. Sometimes I call the number. I am like, Tico is free, okay? Tico's free. A lot changes when you get married. I'm sure you guys experience a lot of change when you get married. I got married. You get a duvet. I didn't know what a duvet was. I thought duvet was a wine. I got married. My wife was like, go get the duvet. I was like, all right, how many bottles do you want? She's like, what is that? Okay, that was it for me. This was underwhelming. Give it up for your audience and Wayne.
Thanks. Oh. Fan club. I bring them everywhere. Check, check, check. Okay. Take a little of the bass. Well, I can hear. Okay. Okay. Check, check, check. We're good. Let's start with the early morning rain. I don't know why, so I can forget some lyrics here. check, check, check. Can you hear the guitar okay out there?
Can't hear it up here.
I'm getting deaf. Really? You think it's loud up here? You're the deaf one. Oh no. In the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand and an aching in my heart, oh, and my pockets full of sand. I'm a long way from home, and I miss my family so. In the early morning rain, with no place left to go, out on runway number 9, like 707 set to go. But I'm stuck here on the ground. Oh, the cold winds they blow. Hop a jet plane, like a freight train. So I best be on my way in the early morning rain. And the mighty engines roar. See the silver bird on high. She'll be flying past my home. Oh, in about 3 hours' time. The sun always shines. Rain never falls. Flying past my home in about 3 hours' time, and we're in the morning rain with $1 in my hand and an aching in my heart. Oh, my pockets full of sand. Away from home, miss my family so. In the early morning rain, with no place left to go. In the early morning rain, with no place left to go. Thanks. We just like doing this one, so we'll do this one. I swear I can't hear it up here, but really? Come down off your throne, leave your body You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds a key, and I'm nearly in, and I just ain't got the time. 'Cause I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. Come down off your throne, leave your money at home. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds key, and I'm nearly in, and I just ain't got the time. 'Cause I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. I can't find my way home. I'm going to do an old one that I haven't done in a while. It's going to be in. Do I do it here? Yeah. Is that D? Angel from Montgomery. Is it D? I'm an old woman named after my mother. My old man's another child just grown up. But if dreams were thunder, lightning was desire, this old house would have burned down just a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies through Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. It wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling reaching, and I can hear them buzzing. I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. And how can a woman work in the morning, come home in the evening, have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. To believe in this living is a hard way to go. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is a hard way to go. To believe in this living is a hard way to go. To believe in this living is a hard way to go.
All right, Melissa Sandbrooks there.
Thank you.
I think, Joe, you next? Look, you have to look at the list, but I think Joe Crump is next.
Joe Crump is next. So y'all are in for a treat. I'm sorry? Melissa Sandbrooks. Thank you, thank you. He's really good too. There's a lot of good people. Leslie, it's a good night tonight. Oh, I gotta wait for him to undo this.
Here, will you put this back? Just
Oh. I'm not even going there with you. I know, right?
Put it out. No, put it in. No.
Oops, sorry, Wayne. See, you got me all.
Good. Okay. What's up? Let me tune real quick. Sorry, I could have done this while I was waiting. professionalism. Can we get anything? This is K&K's, I guess. They are passive. Do we need to mic it, I guess? I don't know. Oh, it's coming through? Okay. Is it coming out there? Okay, cool. I'm good then. All right. My name's Joe Crump, and these are some songs that I wrote. Hope you like them. This is one of those songs about an ex-girlfriend that doesn't make sense anymore. What am I gonna do? Stop playing the song? You know? I wish I had a time machine. I think you know just what I mean by that. I'd use it to go 6 years back to a time when the world was fine. But life was simpler then, and the world was my playpen. But I wanted to demystify foreign lands where true love could hide. It's sad but true that I don't love loving you. And now I know there's so much more to adore in a heart that's blue. I can't deny that even though this is goodbye, you live forever in my mind. I hope it's worth all the tears we cried, cried, cried. I'd seen your face before, but I wasn't really sure if we could overcome the gaps between different worlds, different hopes and dreams. But I made a mistake. I chose a nearby rattlesnake, and now, and even though I've disavowed, it doesn't seem like our love's allowed. It's sad but true that I don't love loving you. And now I know there's so much more to adore in a heart that's blue. I can't deny that even though this is goodbye, you live forever in my mind. I hope it's worth all the tears we cry, cry, cry. Why couldn't we build our love like a tree? Solid foundation promotes harmony, but sans compatibility, we're lost, or so it seems. Ooh, it's sad but true that I don't love loving you. And now I know there's so much more to adore in a heart that's blue. I can't deny that even though this is goodbye, you live forever in my mind. I hope it's worth all the tears crying, crying, crying. All right, thanks so much. It's called I Don't Love Loving You. I was thinking about what songs to play, and then Izzy or Isabella was a student at a school where I teach still, and it reminded me that I wrote a song about a former student of mine who passed from COVID. So I don't know, I just couldn't get it out of my head, so I'm gonna play it. Her name was Melanie Rojas, and she was pretty special kid. So it's called Melanie. It's on Spotify and all that, Apple Music, whatever you're into. I think she was a freshman in high school. So I teach 8th grade, and then she died the next year. I think August of 2020, we got the news. And she was one of, we get these files as teachers, some kids check all the boxes: economically disadvantaged, learning impediments, at risk. And she checked all those boxes, but still, she'd make honor roll every semester, always smiling, always in a good mood. And so that was a punch to the gut. Obviously, we mourn every death, but that was a hard one. So this one's for her. There was a young girl I once knew. All of her skies were always blue. A disadvantage through and through. But she would say, that she could conquer every hill. And then she soldiered on until she became another king for the play. Melanie, thank you for the lesson that you taught. All your trials and tribulations were hard fought. Taken by pestilence, you died, but you're not gone. In a world of broken dreams, your dreams live on. And if you're the 99%, maybe you're thinking you were meant to escape that cruel descent. But you were put on earth to help people more vulnerable than yourself. And you're callous because you never met. Melanie, thank you for the lesson that you taught. All your trials and tribulations were hard fought. Taken by pestilence, you died, but that you're not gone. In a world of broken dreams, your dreams live on. Thanks so much. I'll pick it up a little bit. This song's also on Spotify, and it's also about an ex-girlfriend that doesn't make sense anymore. Not the same. It's the same one, actually, as the first song. Yeah. It's called "All That I Need." So, in the recording, there's a really fantastic piano solo, which I will not try to duplicate. I'm gonna whistle it instead, but you should check it out. The guy's really masterful. He plays all my recordings. He's in Nashville, and I've never met him, but he's done piano on like all my singles. So actually, he's in a band called Moon Taxi, and they'll be here in November at Last Concert Cafe. Worth checking out. Anyway. Yesterday felt like I was blowing away with the winds of despair, but then I thought about your beautiful face and your beautiful hair and your body. It so makes me lose all control, and I don't know why it took so long for me to find someone who could plant a tree of love in my heart. What a wonderful start. 'Cause I'm heading now. I got you, you got me. We'll go on somehow, and I feel ecstasy. Thanks to you, there's no room for the darkness now, can't you see? And you could be all that I need. Yesterday felt like I was melting away under heat from the sun, because I thought my life was drifting astray. It was coming undone, but then I saw a picture of you, but it altered my point of view. How could I be so utterly doleful when I have a friend and a lover in you? And what a shame that I just learned your name. 'Cause I'm heading now. I got you, you got me. We'll go on somehow, and I feel ecstasy. Thanks to you, there's no room for the darkness now, can't you see? Can't you see? And you could be all that I need. Lips are dry. somehow now. I got you, you got me. We'll go on somehow, and I feel ecstasy. Thanks to you, there's no room for the darkness now. Can't you see? Can't you see? And you could be all that I need, and you should be all that I need, and you could be all that I need. All right, that's it for me. Thanks for listening. Joseph Crump Music on Instagram if you're into that. See you around.
All right, Joe Crump, we got David Bridwell coming up.
There you be, dude. Let me take this.
Hey, all right. Well, a lot of talent out here tonight. I'm excited to be here, happy to be out here. Got Mr. Joe Crump playing 2 out of 3 songs written about his ex-girlfriend. That's the problem with when you date a songwriter is they'll write songs about you. But you know the worst thing if you date a songwriter besides writing a song about you is if they don't write a song about you. Well, I was reflecting recently on the importance of listening in relationships, and listening is like an act of love. And so I got stuck on a plane, and I didn't have anything to read, and so I was looking through all the books to buy at the airport, and there was a book on listening, and so I bought it, and I was like, I wasn't sure if I should because it was like $18. But I did, and I started reading it on the plane, and it really put me to sleep. I slept so well on the plane. And so for $18, it was an expensive book, but it was much cheaper than a sleeping pill, and it worked much more effective. But I drove out from Fort Worth on Sunday, so I got a song for traveling, got a song for the highways out there. Lord, give me off of this highway. It ain't my speed and it ain't what I need today. Ain't gonna give me the answers, what I'm looking to find. And now you know I only got one thing on my mind. It's a cool and crooked stair leading along the way. A cold and distant memory written on the page. A cool and crooked stare telling me I don't care, 'cause you ain't got the answer for what I'm looking to find. And now you know I only got one thing on my mind. Lord, get me off of this highway. So concrete, feels like slipping away. And the white lines get closer, I can't keep with time. And now you know I only got one thing on my mind. Now the sand makes dust, the water makes rust, the wheels turn on the ground. Lord, get me off of this highway. It ain't my speed, it ain't what I need today. answers what I'm looking to find. And now you know I only got one thing on my mind. Now you know I only got one thing on my mind. All right, thanks so much, y'all. Well, I hope y'all don't think I'm too fancy up here, but my mom just got a hot tub. So she's made it. She's made it in life. She's got that hot tub money. Growing up, that's how we distinguish the wealthy families from everybody else, is they had hot tubs. So I got to go and visit her. But I had a tough visit home about 10 years ago. You see, for one, my feet stunk on the plane. I felt bad about that. And then I went home. I wanted to do laundry, of course, but the laundry water was out. And then when I got home, the dog bit me on my shoe. I don't know if you can imagine going back to your own childhood home and the dog biting you on your shoe. It's like, this is my home, buddy. And we went to the movie theater, and the people left popcorn and trash everywhere on the floor. Picked up the rental car in San Jose, bumper to bumper along the way. I drove to my mom's with a dark ass side, and then the dog bit me on my shoe. The water was out and the pipes need replacing. She'd accumulated even more crap. This is a dirty old town, all my friends are divorced, and I wish I'd never come back. It's a long road back home. It's a long road back to where I'm from. It's a different time, different place. Rusty old car and a wrinkled face. Smelly socks, muddy shoes, and a mother who's about to cry. Got a bookshelf filled with empty booze, another death and a DUI. Now there's popcorn and trash at the movie show. Cops on the corner, he's ready to go. He's got the flashing light in my rear view. He said, "You ain't from here, are you?" Well, actually, sir, you know that ain't true. Yeah, I might have even went to school with you. You might know my name, you might have seen me around. Just let me go and I'm out of this town. But by the turn of his nose and the twitch in his eye, he looked like he had something better to do. And when he lifted his arm and I saw his tattoo, I said, "You ain't from here, are you?" 'Cause it's a long road back home. It's a long road back to where I'm from. It's a different time, different place. Rusty old car and a wrinkled face. Smelly socks, muddy shoes, and a mother who's about to cry. Got a bookshelf filled with empty booze, another death and a DUI. All right, thanks again. Thanks again to Mucky Duck for doing this, and Wayne for hosting. Good to see all the familiar faces out here tonight. Well, I like to hang around downtown Houston. I do like on Tuesdays to go to Shoeshine Charlie's. They got the little horny tonk thing going, and it's a pretty cool scene out there. And leaving there in downtown, you can see some, there's a man out there walking around with one shoe. And if they're a person with one shoe, it's not midway between 0 shoes and 2 shoes. It's a whole different category, because they want to be wearing shoes, but for whatever reason, they're missing the other one. dirty old town. It won't give you any favors. It's a dirty old town. It'll kick you where it hurts. This is a dirty old town. The boarding up the window. You don't wanna be around. It'll wear you down. This dirty old town. Wanna get out of here as fast as I can. This is a dirty old town. Old men are kicking milk jugs. It's a dirty old town. Stray dogs know how to cross the street. This is a dirty old town. They're boarding up the window. Now you don't wanna be around. It'll wear you down. This dirty old town. Dirty old town. There's tar in my raindrops. It's a dirty old town. Yeah, you ought to check your 12 o'clock. This is a dirty old town. There's dog shit on the sidewalk. Now you don't wanna be around. It'll wear you down. This dirty old town. Now you don't be around, it'll wear you down. You don't wanna be around, it'll wear you down. You don't wanna be around, it'll wear you down. This dirty old town. This dirty old town. This dirty old town. All right, thanks so much, everyone.
All right, David Bridwell. We got Abby. She doesn't have a last name, but
we had to like unplug it, plug it back in. There we go. How you guys doing? Having a good time? Woo! Hello, my name's Abby. It's Payon, is my last name. This first song is called Un Beso Más. Si no hablas español, it means, yeah. It means one more kiss. It's about a gentleman from Monterrey, Mexico, and he was pretty cool. We had a good, fun week or two together. Didn't work out, but I got a good song out of it. So it's a fun one. Yeah. So this is Un Beso Más. I met a man from Mexico. He held me fast, he kissed me slow. He made it oh so hard to go. So every night I sing Un beso más, por favor, un beso más, please, Señor. Un beso más on my lips, un beso más. Grant me this. He had a way of speaking words, the smoothest voice I'd ever heard. Dangerously sweet alert. So every night I sing Un beso más, por favor, un beso más, please, Señor. Un beso más on my lips, un beso más. Grant me this, un beso más, por favor, un beso más, please, Señor. Un beso más on my lips, un beso más. Grant me this. Well, I didn't want to have to beg, so, but then he softly kissed my neck and sweetly said, no, don't instead. So every night I sing, un beso más, por favor, un beso más, please, Señor. Beso más on my lips, un beso más. Grant me this, un beso más, por favor, un beso más, please, Señor. Beso más on my lips, un beso más. One more kiss. Thank you. This next one's about a different ex. It's a common theme tonight. Contrary to the words of this song, you would think this was a really great, love for the ages type of relationship. Based on the song, it was pretty toxic. But yeah, once again, a pretty good song came out of it. So I apologize, I'm a little phlegmy tonight, but we'll get through it. Thank you. If you want me to stay, and I know you want me to stay, then how can I turn away? If you love me this much, and I know you love me too much, then who am I to give it up? But I'm scared sometimes, and I run away from living in the light of day. But your honesty, and you lend me some. This is a love even I can run from. Every day I wear a new face and play a new part in a new stage. But baby, you know me down to my bones, and pray that someday I will finally come home. But I'm scared sometimes, and I like to lie to myself and selves of other times. But your honesty, and you lend me some. This is a love even I can run from. You hold out your hand, and I take it in mine, and with it there I pass the time. Remember the night you played me a song, and just like a dance I sang along. But I'm scared sometimes, and I run away from living in the light of day. But you told me once, so I'll tell you twice. This is a love even I can't deny. This is a love even I can't deny. This is a love even I can't deny. Thank you. All right. This last one, I think I wrote almost 10 years ago. I grew up in a really, really small Central Texas town, tiny, one stoplight. And this one's about that kind of all too familiar feeling of needing to like get to somewhere that's completely different from where you are. And I think I wrote this one like in the middle of college and kind of found it recently and like added some words. And anyway, it's a good song. I feel like everybody kind of feels this sometimes at some point. You know, you need a change of scenery. I'm leaving this town tomorrow, going out on my own. Don't know where this road will take me. Don't know when I'm coming home. It's a leap out in the darkness. It's a shout into the night. Daddy, don't you worry about me. I will be alright. Driving down I-20, I've never felt this alive. Chasing a big city, it's gonna show me why FM radio is playing my new anthem, my own promises. I'm glad I finally kept them. Oh, it was my time to go. All my life I dreamed of somewhere, a place where I could be more. See the things I need to see. Find out what I'm living for. I had a box of paper clippings of places all around the world. My mama said it was a dream, but oh, don't you know I'm a dream girl. Driving down I-20, I've never felt this alive. Chasing a big city, it's gonna show me why FM radio is playing my new anthem, my own promises. I'm glad I finally kept them. Oh, it was my time to go. Driving down I-20, I've never felt this alive. Chasing the big city, it's gonna show me why kept them all. It was my time to go. It was my time to go. It was my time to go. Thank you. My name's Abby Payon again, and I don't have any EPs yet, but just stay tuned. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Abby Payon. Jacob Marshall. You up, dude.
Sorry, I banged my guitar up on the way up here. Let me make sure I'm still in tune. All right. How's it going, y'all? I think it might be your cable. It didn't happen to me the other night. Well, that's great. It's good to know. Great. I'll have to work on that tomorrow. Real shit.
Not recommended, but I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with this, but let's try. Let me see your jack here. Feels tight.
That's
Let me go mute it.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Sorry? Yeah? Yeah, it is. All right. We'll roll with it for now. This first one is an original tune. It's called Coming Down. I wrote this one up in Stephenville, Texas.
I've been through what feels like a million small towns, with all the shops closed down. There's bars on windows to keep folks like you and me out. Well, it's hot and humid down in Houston. He was flooding in Hearn. I dropped 20 from Waco to Hyco. When I hit 281, I just let them tires burn. I'm in Stephenville shivering you out. Top of a mountain coming down. When the wind blows right, I can hear them coyotes howl. Top of a mountain coming down. Well, I bet that desert's hot, girl. Wash me off in Rio Grande, and I won't be back east. Just wishing I was holding your hand. I'm in Stephenville shivering you out. Top of a mountain coming down. When the wind blows right, I can hear them coyotes howl. Top of a mountain coming down. I'm in Stephenville shivering you out. On top of a mountain coming down. When the wind blows right, I can hear them coyotes howl. On top of a mountain coming down. Coming down.
Thank you. This next one I'm gonna do, y'all, is another original tune. This one's about a gal running off to Austin. This one's called County Lines. Well, I remember when we used to sneak off to the barn for midnight rendezvous. Get stoned, stare up at the moon, but now you ain't got time. Long hot days on the farm, trying to keep the chickens out the yard and the dogs away from the coop. Well, there's plenty of rows to hoe, but I chose to spend my time trying to show you how to wet a line or waste an evening in the blind. Well, I'd hope you take some comfort in knowing it's still the same stars in the sky. Well, I'd hope you take some comfort in knowing it's just a few county lines. It's just a few county lines between you and I. Well, too many nights in a roadhouse just listening to me play my songs. But you always made the best of it, smiling all night long. We'd run games of pool even though you weren't too good. Well, I'd have you on my team another time if I could.
Big city pulled you in, and I tried to tear you loose. But you love them hairy-legged women and your organic juice. You love them hipsters in that downtown scene. Baby, I'm still way out here if you ever need me. Well, I'd hope you take some comfort in knowing it's still the same stars in the sky. Well, I'd hope you take some comfort in knowing it's just a few county lines. It's just a few county lines between you and I. Thank you. I was trying to decide if I was going to speed it up or not, but I don't think I am. I got this tune I wrote called Music Man. I think I'm going to play that one. It goes like this. We was tossed to high heavens and feeling mean, and I was looking for a place I could trade my songs for cocaine. Then a thought crossed my mind about who I was and who I am. I'm as low down as they come, just an ornery music man. When the drugs run out, will you still be here? When I ain't got enough greenbacks to buy us both a beer. When I'm playing my songs for free, when I'm playing my songs on the streets, will you still love this music man? Well, I never saw a future like the one I live now. I always thought I'd make it in music somehow. Now I think about who I am and who I used to be. Don't you know you pay with your soul, boy, even when you drank for free? When the drugs run out, will you still be here? When I ain't got enough greenbacks to buy us both a beer. When I'm playing my songs for free, when I'm sleeping on the streets, will you still love? Will you still love this music man? This music man.
Thank you.
All right, that was Jacob Marshall. That's it for us tonight, but the bar is still open.